So welcome, beautiful people, to the round 751 of me trying to improve. This time it will be in angle. We are still looking at the hooks, but I decided that I will step over of some of the rabbit holes which are on the way. So I will just take the user knowledge of the hooks for the time being, and we'll just continue in it, and maybe I will come back to it later at some time, and maybe not, who knows. So, as most of you already know, each of the rounds consists of a typing interval for 3 minutes this time and 35 minutes, and that will be Angular today. Yeah, that's about it, so let's go. Start the timer. We have one guy in there who is working there for 8 years. And I cannot even keep my notes. You know what? I think I will just install the software which I can. Which I want. Fuck the rules. Yeah. You know, like, I did file for the approval of the software. Hey, Nightlight. Like, a days ago, right? And I didn't even got a reply, nothing. Yes, no. It's like, oh, we don't care. Fuck that. And they are thinking, you know, that I'm fucking magical and I know shit, but I don't know nothing, and I'm scared. I just, yeah. Just to be straight up with you, you know, like, oh well, yeah, you will save us. I will save nothing. I'm confused, afraid, and I'm learning. And well, I will try, yeah, but fuck me. Just let me install my software at least for start. 3% is pretty good. Yeah, I'm a little worked out from the work. That's what's up today. Yeah. We'll save this. Oh, it's here. Okay, cool. Where's my cursor? Where's my fucking cursor? Oh, that's too soon to be worked out. Well, yeah, it is. Oh fuck. Change inside tag. choose. What is this? And then we have this, the other one. Let's see what this. Let's here, and delete till this guy, and that is called, how is it called, for the fuck's sake? Change the dictionary Angular. Okay. Bam. Okay, cool. Cool. Commit links plus plus is good. Commit. Cursor is somewhere cursing along with you. Oh, maybe. As for the fuck's sake, I'm not happy, and I like just few days, you know, and I'm already. Oh, who did post this? Someone there. Alright. Okay, so I will be not saving that just yet. So we had those questions, right? When the do check triggers, this one I think is like after like change, but I don't know change of what, which bothers me. Okay, so I guess we will have to write a code. We'll have to write a code to see what is the deal actually. Ah, fuck that. So we will. Oh, he vomits everything into one view, right? That's okay. ng generate component vomit. Okay, it will be hook triggers. Is this how they usually do that? Do they do it with the dash or ng component create sh generate, and yeah, they do it how, where's the example? Also, I cannot have this in this the Vimium, right? It's so stupid, you know. I feel like someone cut my arms off, you know. Okay, so generate app shell, no. Schematic, sure. And here's like those. So if I do component, and give me a fucking example, will you? It was in the tutorial, not tools. Getting started, try it on this developer guides, no. Tutorials, tour of heroes, create feature component, generate dash. Okay, cool, so that's what we are doing. So hook triggers. Cool. And I forgot to start the timer, which we will fix right away. Cool. Now this should update, come on, and we have a hook triggers, which is awesome. And we will incorporate it into our thingy. So the selector is this guy, right? So we will take it. All right, we will go to our view, which was one of the HTML. It will be app component, and we will put on top because it's the most important thing there ever it was. So I will do insert here, then we will paste it like that. That's that. Okay, so let's have a look how it looks right now, and we have it in here. This is our thing, right? So now what do we have in plan? We want to verify the do check, right? And the do check, we want to verify following things, right? And this will be, does it trigger on changes from at input? That's one. Triggers on changes in changes only in view. Triggers on changes only in model. Those are some of the things which we want to verify. So we want to have a parent component, and inside of there we will have a child component. All right. So in order to verify the first point which we have in here, okay, so we'll create a child, we'll create a parent. So here are hook triggers, and that will be the parent thingy, and I will also generate the hook triggers children, right? Also, we will not be testing anything, so user go by, and the styles I will keep it in there for the moment, but I also will ng generate hook triggers child. I will generate another component, and we will include that one in our children. Also, I'm thinking maybe an template defined inside of the component would be enough, I think. So here now we will have the children. The test again we will be not using this time. Yeah, we'll do that. So template URL will be not template URL. We will have a template, and that will be this guy, and that will be adding to triggers or works like so, and this guy we don't need at all. We don't need it at all. So I'll go here and delete it. Voila. Now we have a problem, and the problem is that we have a, first of all, of course, there should be a comma, but those two are red. That is because they are mutually exclusive. You can either define template URL, which points to a template which you will be using, or you define it in the component, not both, right? So if I comment this out, it's okay, and I can delete it because it's not needed. Now we will check if that works. Hook triggers works. So, or hook triggers, okay, cool. So that works, that's awesome. Now, what we want to do is to incorporate the children, right? So I will, or we will have a, child, hook triggers, child, and it is the component. We are going here just because I want this selector, right? So I will take that, go back, and inside here I will put it in there. That's exactly what we will do. Format it a little bit so it's a little bit nicer, and we will have a look in our application, and we see it works. Great. Maybe I can put change inside tag, and this will be what we will do. H3 will be good, and this will be hook triggers start, right? And this will be end. So we will know when it starts and when it ends. Beautiful. The music stopped, so we will restart the playlist. Kind of like this music, as you already know. And we will do the same thing for the template in a child component. It will be a little bit handy here, I think, at least. So we will go to child component. Inside of here, we will replace this with template, and it will say just something like, oh, the comma, of course, don't worry. And this will be child. It will say just child. It works, right? Trigger starts, hook triggers, and voila, that's great. Now we will implement the hooks, right? So we have here implemented on init, but we want more because we are greedy. Oh, also, this is not needed anymore, so we will delete it. Bye bye. And yeah, I'll keep that. Now, next step, as I said already, is to implement the all the hooks, and we'll start with the do check. Okay, that's the only thing which we wanted to do. So do check import. Great. Now it's red. That's because we are not implementing the thing which we inherited from, well, which we got from the docheck interface, right? And does it take something? Does it take anything? Okay. So the do check in here we have somewhere. There's some tests, but okay. Okay, so we'll do this. Okay, so we have some implementations and all of them are just empty. Okay. We will provide the logging service. We will use it the same way as it is in the rest of the project. So providers, and that is like so, and we will say, oh, that was loggers. Oh fuck, go back. Logger service, like so, voila. And do I have to inject it here? I don't remember. Let's have a look. Parent on changes parent component, and no. It's reset. Okay, so and in here. Does it have the logging in here? How come? Okay, so we will have a and on changes. Implement on changes, and the on changes is here. And what is it doing? Oh, it's cheating. It doesn't use the logging service. It just display it somewhere. Okay, that's not what we want. So we will have a look how that was used somewhere else. Logger. So here, for example, provider logger service. It is injected in here. You see. So we will do the same. We will have a look at the hook triggers component. Yeah. So here we will inject it. Private logger logger service. Oh fuck! Come on. Logger service like so, That's that. And we want hook triggers is the parent component. So here we want to have the on changes too. So the do check we want to have. So now I will implement that member. Right, and on the do check we will say this logger log, and this will be parent ng do check alt. Beautiful, beautiful. We have to display it somewhere, right? You are saying. Are you saying that? Oh, good to hear. How was that done? That was. Do I have accessible this logger dot logs? Yes, we do. Okay, so we will use that. Here will be what we will have div. Let's have a div, and this we will have a ng4. This is not how did you do that? You're kidding. It is. So why it doesn't okay. I would be expecting, you know, to have a hint. Like auto-completion, but I don't for some reason. It is ng4, not okay. Let's search in, and this will be this logger. Hold on, it was logger logs. Okay. Logs, here we go, and here we will say we will display the message, right? We'll delete this, and the constructor we will say this logger dot log, and this, I should use this. I will steal this here, and constructor called. Okay, cool. Now it should display that we did that, and it doesn't. Why? We have some errors. Yes, we do have errors. Can bind to ng4 since is an unknown property of div. What am I doing wrong? Div ng4, and in here div star ng4 star ng4. Am I crazy? This one works. I can also, well, fuck the system. Okay, you're on the line. Why? No directive is matched on attribute ng4. What the fuck? Do I have imports? Like import something? I'm confused. Let message off. Okay, so we have an in. This will fix it. Failed to compile. Right. Reload. Where's compile? Reloading prevented. Can't bind to ng4 in since it is a known property of diff. Expression change after blah blah blah. Okay, so this one is it's unrelated error. I still don't like to have it here. It is Magneta, so I'll fix that. Magneta. That is in the child. That's in the child. What the fuck? This child view. Oh, he has a test too. Interesting. Cheat. So you say okay, you say Magneta, not Magneta 2. I'll reload just to be sure. Where's this gap? Okay. Is that correct? What the fuck? Shit. Oh, come on. This is not possible. Okay, here maybe. The fuck? How is that possible? That shouldn't be anywhere. Previous value nothing, current value Magneta. Okay, I feel that I need to restart the Angular. He's tripping. Okay, so I'll kill this. Oh, it doesn't respond. Okay, cool. Can I kill the process in here? What it will be, huh? It's okay, so it's one of those. Which one is it? Close the browser. Oh, okay. I'll try that. Close. Okay. Thank you. I'm pressing Ctrl C or Ctrl D and it doesn't do shit. And if I go here and say localhosts and I want this. Okay, doesn't work at all. Okay, cool. So it crashed. So I will kill this. Close tab. I will create another tab which we'll use. So cd def projects study Angular I don't know how it was called. So it was seed. It was life cycle hooks. I cannot even install this console in there in the work. There's like basically what is available there is the git bash and the Windows command line, the basic one. Which I am also not thrilled about. Anyway, ng serve open. Let's start the application. I'm in the right, yes, I'm in the right spot. Cannot get, what the hell? Fuck it up. Failed load resource. The server will respond with status 404 not found. What the fuck? What the fuck? So we use who triggers this logger logs. Okay, so we have a problem in this guy over here. Okay. So that's all fine. We will have a look in the who triggers component. I will just okay, now it works. Okay, cool. That doesn't explain exactly why it suddenly works. Why it didn't work. So, because if we have a look in the G4 over here, it's the same. It's a message of, oh, it says just logger logs. Ah, because I made it private, didn't I? I made it private. I made it private. I made it private. That's why. That's why, boys. That's why. So now we have a chance of it to work. Oh, look at that. Parent, blah, 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 blah. It works. Cool. What we want here. Do I want the numbers? Message count. Okay. This logs push. Yeah. Hey, Alan. Welcome to the frustrated stream. Yes. Oh, we will change a little bit the styling in here just to differentiate the log a bit, right? So we will use the no. We will use this and ng4, and below it was the class log. Do you see that? Do you see that in here? I do. So we will use that over there, which was in the hook triggers, and that's here, J, and class will be log, and we can have a look how it looks, and it's visible a little bit more, which is wonderful. You can differentiate from the rest, and that is not the end of our adventures, because we wanted to check the do check, right? The first thing, remember, is that we want to know, like, in which circumstances exactly the do check is triggered. The Angular says, or the guides around the internet, it says whenever there's a change detection. Yeah, okay, great. Is it a change on the parent component? Is it a change in the child component? Is it a change on the thing which is bounded by as input? Is the change on the output? Is it only the change which is incoming from the parent to the children component? Is it only when it is changed in which is changed in the children itself, which is changed in the view, or only in model without displaying it to the view at all? Yes. So this description and somewhere in here, you know, not satisfied. Not satisfied with that answer. And after Googling for a long time, I decided I will just create a code which will verify all the hypotheses. That's what we are doing. For fuck's sake. Hope you are doing well, Alan. So yeah, at least I'm doing some coding. Like I was in the work like hours, you know, and I did not touch the code at all. I was just installing bullshit again. And I wanted to. How is that displayed? I wonder, it takes the messages, so I think it is already put there with the numbers. Do you remember the numbers we had in the other parts of the application? Look in here. Do you see those numbers? I want those numbers, right? So we'll have a look how that is done. So, oh, come on. Hey, where's X? Haha, the key. I worried my house spent 2 days do nothing. Oh yeah, well, I'm in the like 5 days in work and I'm just installing software and drives me. I wanna code, I wanna be useful, but I'm afraid as well. Oh well. We will face our demons, that's what we are doing, right? True. I hope it will be done soon. I lost my focus. I was doing something. That is a lot of people. That is a lot of people. That is a lot of people. That is hello people. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the channel, where you can witness my frustration. Currently, I'm running this timers for like, well, this time me like experimenting and learning about the Angular. Yeah, sure. Have a good one. Where's X? Thank you. Oh, and we have a redeems. Okay, so most of the people will leave now because after this timer goes down, I will be exercising a lot. But that's okay. So I will, after this timer, I will do the redeems, and after that we will go back to an Angular. That's how it goes in here. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow, the zombie killer whale. Oh, and the Corona did little interesting things to the killer whales, and what I see. Oh, thank you. Good war. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for the follow. Well, so far, back to focus. We have this, and you know, yeah, there's a. I will be fit, I guess. There is. I want to change some value in the children component and the parent component. I want to bind something to the things and so on. So one by one, we'll go to the children component. We'll display the change. We'll log it, so we will know when the hook triggers, right? And we will do it just inside of the children component so far. You should totally finish out this task before doing the exercise. Why? It will be because I think I will be doing that like a lot. Okay, and this is not the parent thingy. This is the chill parent, right? So I want the children thingy. Hook triggers child, and yeah. Do we have here the this dot logger? No, I have to. Do I have to put it into providers or just injecting this in it? Public logger, and that will be logger. It was that. It was a logger service. A logger service. Here we go. Now, in here we can do this logger log, and we will say child ng do check trigger. Just ng do check. That's all right. Right. Currently it will be not. Oh well, look at that. Look at that. We have a children too. Also, maybe I would like to differentiate a little bit. So we will put 3 spaces in front of it. Look at that. That now it's ignored because it's HTML. Oh, for fuck's sake. Anyway. This guy over here says that we are done with this round number 751 of me trying to improve. So yeah, I will stop the timer. Stop.